Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Chicago Bulls. With Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sideline. Now that we are well into the season, Clark, what would you say to teams that have struggled so far?
First and foremost, Kevin, there's still time to get things turned around. You can't get too caught up in that train of thought of panicking and being overly concerned about the present. Stay the course, and you've got to start winning games. There's no doubt about that.
Screen by Parrish. 6 to shoot. Bird. Rebounded by Corzine. Jordan with it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The jumper of Jordan is really good, but he's a ridiculous athlete. Mike should pound the rock inside.
Pass to Bird. Parrish against Corzine. That one goes. Count it.
Ask pretty much any coach. That's how he'd like to start the game.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group.
The youngster getting flashy. Jordan with some extra spice on that slam.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Buckner. McHale passes to Buckner. Bird left side. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Higgins. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Run the floor, and that's what you get. You get rewarded with easy bucket.
Great to push the pace and see what happens.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Bird. Here's McHale. Puts the move on. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
As we like to say, a guy like McHale is a problem. He's such an excellent scorer in the low post.
Now, here's Jordan. Driving in. Just 4 to shoot.
And Jordan seeks out contact, especially when he's looking to score.
The Bulls shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shooting for the Bulls.
Free throw good. Jordan. Ainge is checked in for the Celtics. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And he's been locked in from the line, proving he's someone that you don't want to foul.
Johnson outside. Here's McHale. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Outside, Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Just toying with the defense there. Jordan has a natural feel for the game. Does a great job of creating space for his shot.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian. It was not quite set, and when there's a doubt, I think the refs will err towards calling the blocking foul, which I agree with.
As they should. We want to reward players in attack mode.
Maxwell is checked in for Robert Parrish. Here's Bird. Johnson, the pass to Maxwell. And that one is hammered home.
Great trip down the floor for this team. Ends in Maxwell flushing it down.
The Bulls leading by 4. Now Jordan. He's got 8. Driving inside. Makes it off the glass. Jordan's got 10. Points.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So, Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Trent's checked in. Jones comes in for Greenwood. Green, he's checked in for Higgins. And it's Matthews in for Watt. Jordan against Ainge. Bird outside. Lock at 6. To the middle. Here's McHale. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. McHale's got his second basket of the night. 1:22 left to play here in the first. Jordan against Ainge. Matthews sets a screen for Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get open is Trent. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Jordan has the talent, the drive, and the stamina to do this on a nightly basis. Absolutely relentless.
Back to Johnson. Shot on the wing. And that one comes up a bit short.
The defense knows he likes the mid-range looks, so they made that as difficult for him as possible.
And here is Jordan. 12 points for him. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a 3-point play.
Second team foul.
Some changes for Boston. Robert Parrish is checked in for McCain. Redmond comes in for Larry Bird. And it's Russell in for Johnson.
Hey, although he's young, Jordan has already proven he belongs and he's here to stay. Athletic, creative. This guard does not lack confidence one bit.
Matthews, a screen on Ainge. Here's Jordan. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 17 now.
Right out of the starting blocks. They've been dominant at the offensive end.
And that early momentum has helped them put together a nice lead.
And a double. Digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Bulls lead by 11. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
We've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. Defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Ainge dishes to Russell. Redmond the pass to Parrish. Over Trent. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Bulls leading by 11. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Jordan driving in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
That's his bread and butter. Jordan likes a challenge in the lane.
Matthews against Russell. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Parrish, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, And now a three-point play chance here for him.
Takes a bunch of focus to pull that shot off.
Buckner's checked in for Russell. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, in so many ways, Robert Parrish is a big man's big guy. Dominant down in the paint, focuses on high percentage shots, runs the floor well, and does a good job rim protecting. This guy rebounds too.
Matthews, a screen on Ainge. Here's Jordan. Jordan punishing them inside.
Not much else. The deep. Can do. Jordan's just so talented at scoring in challenging situations.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. A look at Chicago. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And of course, the Celtics sitting there 4 spots below. Here's Parrish. Greenwood grabs the board. Enzo Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Point-blank range, Jordan.
Hey, this is a rinse and repeat just like last game. He's had his fingerprints all over this one, looking totally dominant.
He realizes his strengths on offense and does a fantastic job playing to them and finding ways to stay hot, getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Bulls leading by 12. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. A drive by Jordan. Jordan with a slippery move.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Parrish high post. Korzine's there. Pass to Buckner. Celtics passing it around. Here's Parrish. Korzine defending. And it's Parrish missing.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Jordan with it. 25 points in the game. Driving the lane, and the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got 27 points.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The Bulls leading by 14. Here's Jordan. Last time out, he had 44 points. Good, nice job down low. He's got 29 points.
When it comes to scoring the ball, he is prolific and proficient.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes for Boston. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Parrish. Bird comes in for Wedman. And it's Russell in for Ainge. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Trent's checked in. Jones comes in for Greenwood. Higgins, he's checked in for Green. And it's Matthews in for Watley. Bird passes to McHale. Great play by Bird to set it up. McHale's got 6.
That's what you want from ball movement. Get the defense moving and find a chance inside.
1:31 left now here in the second. Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got 31.
Well, they continue to feed the hot hand, and this defense hasn't had a response.
Russell against Jordan. Now, here is Russell. He's guarded closely. McHale finds Bird. 4 on the shot clock. The 19-foot shot. It is. Not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. And so Kevin Lockery has called a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Boston making some changes. Parrish comes in for Maxwell. And it's Johnson in for Russell. And the Bulls making a change also. Green's checked in. There's 45 seconds left here in the second. It's Jones on the wing. Here's Higgins. Matthews, a screen on Johnson. With the drive. Higgins' shot is off. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Banked in off the glass.
You see how opportunistic Johnson is, sprinting down the floor in transition.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Clippers. Here's Higgins. Matthews, a screen on Johnson. Here's Higgins. Over Johnson. And that shot was up. Time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Chicago Bulls sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Tell you what, he's been playing downhill through the first half. I love the assertiveness.
And finishing with force once he gets to the rim. He's giving them a lift.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Bulls. Pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Boston. To the paint. Here's Parrish. Parrish. It's good on the putback.
Authority on display. Parrish beat everybody to the loose ball and then punched it down hard.
Now, here's Jordan. 33 points for him. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Working his way inside for a high percentage look there. Nicely done.
A bumpy start to a new half for this D, though. They kind of gave that up.
Here's Buckner. Lays it up off the glass.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Now, Jordan. He has 35. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jordan's got 37.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
And here's a timeout from KC. Jones now. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Trent's checked in. Jones comes in for Greenwood. Green, he's checked in for Higgins. And it's Matthews in for Watley. Johnson up top. He's defended by Jordan. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
Look, it's not easy to intimidate Parrish inside. I don't care how physical you get with him. He maintains his cool.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Jordan drives in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, he's like a one-man band out there, dialed in and on the attack.
Buckner the pass to McHale. Inside. Buckner, good. Buckner's got 4 this quarter.
When you move the rock, good things happen.
The Bulls leading by 14. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Matthews, a screen on Johnson. Bird against Jordan. Clock at 4. Can't connect from short range.
And that's a strong defensive effort to force the miss, especially against someone of his caliber.
Great idea. Go at length. Don't be scared. Get into it. Put the pressure on him.
Well, it absolutely takes guts. But if you get into the bigger defender, it's hard for them to guard you.
Matthews, a screen on Johnson. Jordan outside. Over Johnson. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Matthews with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Jordan outside. Trent, a screen on Parrish. 5 to shoot. The shot by Jordan, no good. Celtics trail by 12. Pass to Bird. Bird, tough inside.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves, can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Matthews, a screen on Johnson. Here's Jordan. Yep, it counts.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 41.
Intelligent decision that time, using the pick and roll to generate an opening.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. He's going to take him. Minute here to get things straightened out. And some changes here for the Celtics. Maxwell is checked in for McHale. Ainge comes in for Johnson. And it's Russell in for Buckner. Russell passes to Maxwell. Now Parrish. Corzine defending. Parrish inside. Corzine's there. Count that bucket. Parrish has got 11.
No easy way to contain Parrish inside. At 7 feet tall, he often has the advantage.
And here is Jordan. And he's got 41. Going inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 12 points here in the second half.
Pretty easy around the cup. He'll convert that most every time.
Up top, Bird. Swiped away. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's Higgins. And Boston with the rebound, trying to claw their way back into this game.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Hey, Bird is listed at about 6'9". I think he's closer to 6'10". He goes a strong, deceptively strong 220. All of that helps him when he takes it to the rack. Hey, height is just a number when you play with his tenacity and force inside.
An absolute fearless approach by him to get the score.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bulls. This has been a And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Celtics shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Celtics passing it around. Pass to Wedman. And here is McHale. Corzine defending. Fades and shoots. A shot by McHale, no good. The Bulls leading by 12. Jordan with the ball. Driving to the basket. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 47 points.
As they keep expanding this lead, keep feeding him the ball.
He's having a great shooting night, so yeah, I'd say getting him the rock is a great game plan.
From 13, McHale, that's good.
Even when he doesn't get inside, McHale is dangerous. He always finds room for the mid-range jump shot.
Jordan outside. He takes it in. Yes, that goes in. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
The D must be better, or else he'll continue to hurt him down low.
Buckner the pass to McHale. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Takes it inside. Hits it again. Wow.
Well, he's been firing on all cylinders, and the defense, helpless to keep up.
And this gives him alone the 3rd most 50-point games in league history. That is some elite company. Pass to McHale. Over Corzine. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut back down to 14 after they get the hoop from McHale. Bulls have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Jordan. And got it. Another basket.
He's having a nice night tonight. The option for this team so far.
Here's Buckner. Pass to Ainge. To the inside. Here's Wedman. He's looking for McHale and finds him. And slam dunk by McHale.
And McHale is capable of shouldering this offense, especially when he's red hot like this.
Now, here is Jordan. Off the glass. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. A timeout called by... Casey Jones. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And some changes here for the Celtics. Parrish, he's checked in for Maxwell. Bird comes in for Wedman. And it's Johnson in for Danny Ainge. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Trent's checked in. Jones comes in for Greenwood. Green, he's checked in for Higgins. And it's Matthews in for Watley. Now Jordan. Matthews sets a screen for Jordan. 4 on the clock.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the game. Here's Trent. Outside, Jordan. Another chance. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Celtics trail by 16. Johnson outside. Parrish with the screen on Jordan. Here's Bird. Screen by Parrish. Tries it from 16. Not gonna go. The Bulls leading by 16.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Bulls.
And it seems like steals ended up making the difference, Mike, in this game.
Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight, no question.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Michael.
Great performance from him. Didn't force shots, took what he was given, very close.
The offense very impressive tonight, creating a lead that was too large to overcome.
Executed the game plan perfectly.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Maxwell. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to Chicago.
Chicago calls timeout. They're up by 19. So for the Bulls, Greenwood's checked in for Jones, and it's Watley in for Matthews. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. And here is Jordan. Into the lane, and another one falls.
And this run has helped seal the win.
Give them credit for executing down the stretch. Nice work.
Outside, Russell. To end the cold streak, and it's good on the layup. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Jordan with it. And there's the drive. Again, what an avalanche! And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And to seal a road win, Mike, with this kind of margin, tells you the confidence that right now this team is playing with.
A statement win. Took the home crowd completely out of it and won going away.
And that about wraps it up. For our reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later on.